What is up, everybody? I'm back. So, last Cloudia, got a couple things to say, good and bad, actually. Good. Still having fun with the gameplay loop, still having fun building the characters. In fact, I should actually show you guys what I'm working with now. I got... Oh yeah, I got War God here as a last unit that I pulled. It was random. I forget what it was. It might have been a ticket pull. That was cool. I'm working him up because I like that he passively lowers defense. It's a pretty good character there. And then as far as the characters I'm using, and good luck being ready for freaking tower guys, because 12 pretty strong characters, good luck. My main team right now, of course, it's going to be Randy, Papoy, and Princess. As far as serviceable characters I got Dine. I'm working on Zekis. He's not quite there yet, but I'm getting him there. Robin is a weird character to me. It seems like no matter how strong you get him, somehow he screws up. Like, I wish I had the other version of Robin. But it's still a good character. He's still right there. And you might have noticed, excuse me, I'm also working on Ray a bit here. He's not quite ready as well. He's about the same as Zekis, but he's like right under. Because when Training Dungeon Gate happened, I refreshed like a ton of times, even using crystals, and I built up Ray and Zekis and Dine for a while. That was before I had War God, otherwise I probably would have thrown War God in. Yeah, so, but if these characters remain, then my character loop is actually probably going to be... These three are going to be my strongest. Papoy, Randy, and Princess here. My next characters, I'm probably going to put Zekis with probably like War God and another physical support. And then Ray with Dine, and then Robin. So that way I got Thunder covered, I got Fire and Dark covered, and then Robin for the physical. So, should be interesting. As far as who I'm gonna make for, like, my last three, I'm not even close to there yet. I'm thinking I need to actually get Lucael. I might actually put Lucael in one of those teams. But the problem with Lucael is, since she's melee, having her as a caster is a bit more dicey. But that's just the way it is. So that's what I'm working with. Okay, so the thing that's annoying me about this, to get here... The current event, it's about to end in 2 days actually, the prologue to the tower. They increased all the currency costs, which is something that like no one's complaining about, but you guys remember Mother Souls in the previous ones? They were definitely not 82. I want to say they were 20 or 30, but I forget exactly. At most it was 40, so I just don't like that they've improved these. And then the other weird thing is, I don't know if they did like a multiplier. Different multiplier, and yes, I'm not gonna buy most of this stuff. I'm actually only gonna get Ancient Alchemy, Never Hurts to have some crystalline fragments. To be honest, these, like, other than I think like there's one of them, is it the green, that I sometimes don't have a lot of. Yeah, I got like a decent amount of these, so I'm not like killing myself over these right now. Yeah, I guess it's green. And then the Mother Souls, of course, I'm gonna buy those out, and that's pretty much gonna be it. And what's weird is I'm running this dungeon like 10 to 15 times a day, and I'm not gonna be able to get the unit ticket most likely, because it's at 500k. Rainbow, I could... But hopefully, I mean, I'm gonna start running it right now anyways. But that's annoying, so... But, whatever. Something that happens. So I'm still waiting. They're getting Tower out before they're getting Arena out, which is kind of interesting. I wonder why that decision was made. If they thought people would be mad because Arena rewards blue and red orb. No idea there, but anyways. Go ahead and take these cats up. I'm building. But anyhow, so how's your guys' experience with this game going? Oh, and then apologies too, my phone can't do the trick with the full screen, otherwise I just give you guys the full screen experience. I don't know, how you guys having fun with this game? I'm finding that it's getting a little harder for me to I'm still consistently playing, but I'm not like on it like I was. Like, you know, like running 20 some dungeons a day or whatever. I still do like a hard farming loop at least twice a week, because you just have to in this game. The farming's unreal. And yeah, so, and I still run like all my dungeons, like the farming dungeons, as well as whatever story or event or whatever is going on. They haven't had some story for a while, but I understand. They actually gave us a lot of story. Now, one other thing I wanted to address in this game, it seems like a lot of people, they keep getting mad doing but Japan has better this, that, the other thing, and like, guys, you have to understand, Japan's at a different time in their server than we are. So yes, just because we have something nerfed, like slightly, doesn't mean it's like the end of the world, so I wish people would stop with that comparison stuff. And to illustrate my point, I'll say it this way. We're lucky we even got Christmas Theria, guys. She literally came out like the week before on the Japanese servers, and they gave her to us. And they nerfed her slightly, because if they'd have given her to us as she was, she'd have been so smoking powerful, and she's still really powerful. I have a freaking friend unit, I'll put it up in one of these next dungeons. I have a freaking friend unit that's like as god tier as you can get with holy damage, you know, other than maybe Princess. And I would assume that they're built to the same standard. This is really kind of odd stuff. Damn, dude, her acid rain hits hard. Randy barely got there, but he got there. And Randy's wearing the pirate ship TMR. Or TMR, haha. For you FFBE players. The Arc Ether. It'll always be TMR to me. That was actually a bad nightmare, but whatever. Over it. Okay, let me throw out, I'll show you guys the Christmas Theria. And then some people got mad at Mightyne. Mightyne, I guess, had a little slight nerf, but she's still gonna be a really good tank. And I like that the thing that Tower of Trials is doing, it's actually making tanks more relevant to the game. Because having some damage mitigation for all the later levels is actually gonna be pretty strong. So anyways, here's this Christmas Theria. Let me actually just show you guys her. Mr. Fuck Me. Yeah, it's not letting me. Oh, that's right, I could actually click her on. Alright, so look at this dumb character. 1280, which the one I just used had 2k, which is dumb on itself, but 1200's fine. 800's acceptable, 1200's about standard nowadays for people that have been playing for a while. But we'll check out the equipment. Ocean Wand, extra ice magic damage. Dark magic deals critical, dual-wielding wands. Which I actually generally don't recommend unless you're doing Papoi, but whatever. When using dark magic, the Occultist Pendant there, pretty good. And then Bangle Master Thief, which why not? And then as far as the skills go, her Shining Zulk is ridiculous. Full Shelter is pretty awesome. Has like all the buff stuff that you're gonna want for on-demand in the dungeon. So you could free up slots on your DPS. Silence resist, good. Light extra, high magic chan, dual wield, magic aura, XP up. So he's going for it right now. Okay, so let's show you what this character can do. This is actually the first event as well that I've actually had a hard time using my backup team for. They'll just get wrecked because they don't have everything, all their ducks in a row yet. Okay, watch Miss Christmas Theria here. She's horrible, she's nerfed, she's garbage. Oh my god, Japan. Let's see how this goes. Amazing. It's almost like it's still possible to build her. But no, she's not Japanese Theria. It's just like, come on, guys. Good times. Yeah, I pulled fairly hard for her, I didn't get her, so that made me sad. She probably ain't coming back. So next Christmas, maybe. Unless it's like an anniversary event, then possibly. I doubt it, though. They got a bunch of characters to put out. I'm still waiting for Swimsuit Leela, personally. Oh, there you go. She's a killer. I don't get why everyone gets all upset over it, but that's just me. I do get upset over the stupid currency thing being higher, but this means I have to know life dungeons, apparently. I can't have a job, I can't have a social life. So it is. Yeah, that was actually a good run for at least a lot of drops. Princess Soul. Actually, it really doesn't matter who I take. Float. Anyways, how's your guys' experiences going with this still? You still playing it? You still messing with it? I'm waiting to see. For me, the big make or break for this game is going to be Tower and PvP. And if they have any other modes coming down the pipeline, that's what's going to be make or break for me. The gacha is the gacha. So sometimes you're going to get hit, and it's awesome, and sometimes you're going to get screwed. That's just how it is. You know, I'm lucky enough to have a Randy. But Poise actually turned out really good for me. I wanted Prim, and I still want Prim, but that ain't happening, partner. I burned every gem I had trying to get her, but I got everything else. Yeah, it's just the way it goes. But yeah, overall, it's still a fun game to play. I think the gameplay loop's pretty fun. It's just a matter of, are you feeling the grind time? Because what's weird about this game is, it isn't even necessarily that the grind is like you have to search for a lot of things, or there's like a rare spawn, or anything like that. It's just, you gotta just freaking put your face against the sandpaper and rub for this game, and not sure how that's going to play out for them once they have, you know, 20 characters. Well, I guess they technically do now, but you know what I mean? Like, they have like a ton of characters, and then they're trying to attract new players, and new players get in the game, and they're like, huh? How am I going to build all these characters? But that's a mechanic that all gachas face, to be perfectly honest. Most gachas, I shouldn't say all. Sorry, Shin. Nine's dropping the GameCube on me. And here comes the pain. I love Randy's too, because it's just such sick damage. I heard that they came out with a new version of Sebia. We gotta start doing more character review videos again. Wasn't as good a run. Once I get done with Thunder Boost on Papoy, I guess I should show you guys what I'm actually building. Break this up a bit. So, here's what Randy has on him right now. Wish I had the Mana Sword, but I just don't have the ethers for it. Fairy Crown, because I figure he actually takes a decent amount of damage from magic, so having more mine when he's lower would be a better thing. And of course, Bangle for the loot. And then what I'm doing on him skill-wise, actually pretty interesting. No actives except Flammy. On certain things, I'll get either Critical Sword, or excuse me, Critical Buff, Brave Buff, but usually not. When I'm serious, going on serious dungeons, I usually run the HPs, because, you know, how can you say no to, it adds up to like 28% HP, right? So, oh no, more than that. 33. But then, for this farming stuff, where I'm not really in danger of dying, get all the attacks I can have. I don't have the dual wield arc yet, so that's kind of ticking me off. I do have crit 3, I just gotta put that on him. Right now I'm farming a bunch of killers for him, extra killers. Now I run him with special boosts. For those of you that don't remember, killer and slayers do even more damage. All the fast stuff, because it makes sense. Damage reduction plus extra attack. Pride, more strength when he's at full health. And all the free stuff. Surprise attack and backstab for 80% more damage from behind. Got him with all the impacts, but I would normally not run regular impact on a physical, but it's free on him, so why not? Although, to be honest, that might still actually be a bad idea. Because the difference between the impacts, triple does double all the time, right? Double does regular. And then this is chance. But what I've noticed is, and I'm not sure if all 5... Sometimes on your screen, you know how you look in the upper right, and you see all the effects that are going off, whether it's whatever, you know, impact or backstab or what have you. The most I ever see go off at once is 3, but I'm not sure if the game is calculating more than 3. I haven't actually tested it. So I'm afraid that if impact went off, it would rob me from like a backstab or something else, but I got no, you know, no proof of that. So. And then if I want, he's got Pirate Feast on him. Whenever, but to be perfectly honest, Pose of Glory usually keeps him pretty fed on his stuff, so that's what I'm running on him. And then Princess, she's kind of support, kind of does a little bit of intelligence damage. So I got her with God Heal. God Heal's actually really important if you have her on Tower, because it freezes. So it's actually good to have a freeze heal in Tower, and then Healing Wind for all the other stuff. I'll Cure Curse. I do Meteor Rain. I like to have on my farmer team, I like to just have stuff that doesn't pause the screen unless I absolutely need it. So you'll notice that on all my spells that I have. So, and then occasionally I'll bust out Moon Saber if we're fighting like something like on that pirate ship. And then of course all the magic up, all the MP up. Which is funny because I don't even actually focus her magic. I got Fast Protect and Fast Barrier on everyone. Moonlight for more int when she's full. Light critical because she's light damage specialist. And then I could actually go get high level magic chant, but I don't need it currently on her. Oh, and then gear wise, she's rocking the Yggdrasil. That's my second TMR Arc Ether I got. Mithril Coat's just okay. Bell, you know, stuff to keep her alive is pretty much her slots right there. And then Papoy, what I got going on with Papoy? Dark Magic, because you have to, because it's Dark Specialist. Dryad Wear, super good. Defense +5, because Papoy's weakness is physical damage, which I've taken to addressing Pink Diamond just for all the stat boosts. And then Skill Set Rise, like I said, I'm only running stuff that doesn't pause for my farmer teams. Firebar, Exploder, Gem Missile, Burst, Thunderbolt, Holy Bolt. I even took the 5 points to get Holy Bolt. Rather than Galaxy. Evil Gate, doesn't pause. Mana Magic, because it's free. And then of course you want all the magic stuff here, all the MP stuff you can get. Because Papoy, when Papoy kills somebody, Papoy gets more mana from it. And then just all your typical stuff, magic attack stuff. So that's what I'm running on these cats right now. It's not the strongest build, per se, but it gets the job done. That's what I'm looking for at the moment. I thought I had like a couple more. Alright, so then. Well, anyways, guys, let me know what's going on with this game for you. I gotta admit, Arknights has taken a decent chunk of my time right now, and then another Eden, but another Eden I can delve whenever I want to. And then this game, you kind of have to stay on top of it, because we got Tower coming, and Tower is going to hit a lot of people hard, and expect the Rage to be fairly full, fairly frothy. By the way, guys, I could use us, actually even more than 6 more friends, because I think there's been a fair amount of people that have quit. Yeah, 31 days ago. Tachi! So I actually need a bunch of friends right now, guys, so if you want, my friend code's right above my head. Would love to have you. I'm still an active player every day. Still doing the thing. You can see all my stuff's gone. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for now, guys. So, hope this video finds you well. Have a wonderful evening, wonderful weekend, and see you again. Make sure you check the tabs below, link to the Discord and the Twitch, etc. And I will catch you all later.